To avoid drawing unwanted attention while traveling and minimize the risk of pickpocketing or robbery, you can try to blend in with the surroundings and not stand out. This involves adopting a form of urban camouflage where the goal is to go unnoticed. Avoid clothing with prominent logos or luxury brand names as they can attract attention. Instead, dress appropriately for the occasion, considering the local customs and weather conditions. Also, avoid openly displaying expensive jewelry, cameras, or electronic devices that may attract thieves. Keep them concealed in a secure bag or hidden when not in use. Try to dress in a manner that is similar to the locals. Additionally, opt for neutral colors and clothing styles that are common in the area you are visiting. Be cautious about sharing personal information with strangers, especially regarding your travel plans, accommodations, or valuable belongings. By blending in with the crowd and avoiding flashy attire, you can reduce the likelihood of being noticed by thieves seeking easy targets. Research common scams and theft techniques specific to your destination. Awareness of local tactics can help you recognize and avoid potential threats more effectively. Most robberies occur in crowded places like public transportation stations, tourist attractions, shopping malls, busy streets, and nightlife districts. Also be mindful of vulnerable areas such as stairwells, parking lots, and transitional spaces where people are often not fully attentive and distracted by their phones or surroundings. Upon entering these areas, it's good to conduct a visual scan of your surroundings to detect anything unusual or suspicious. If you get a bad feeling about going into an area, it may be better to leave, as many victims of crime report experiencing a sense of unease or intuition before an incident occurs. This bad feeling can manifest as a gut instinct or a general sense of discomfort about a situation or a person. Trusting one's instincts and taking proactive steps to ensure personal safety can be valuable in avoiding potential risky situations. Making eye contact with potential threats can sometimes deter them because it signals awareness and confidence on your part. By acknowledging their presence directly, you are sending a message that you are not an easy target, and that you are paying attention to their actions. This can make them think twice about approaching you or attempting to carry out any malicious intent, as they may perceive you as a less vulnerable target. However, it's essential to use caution and trust your instincts in such situations, as making eye contact may not always deter determined or aggressive individuals. Pickpockets often work in coordinated teams, with spotters scanning the crowd to identify easy targets. Once a target is selected, one team member will distract the victim while another swiftly steals their valuables. An enforcer might also intervene to block the victim's path and prevent them from pursuing the thief. Exercise caution if approached by someone concealing their hands or displaying suspicious behavior. When exiting a vehicle, have all of your items squared away and ready to go, and don't be fumbling around for things. The Dutch reach is a technique used by drivers to open car doors with their far hand, the hand opposite to the door, instead of the near hand. This method helps drivers naturally turn their bodies, allowing them to check for oncoming cyclists or other traffic before opening the door, reducing the risk of cyclists colliding with open car doors. You can use the Dutch reach technique to enhance your situational awareness when exiting vehicles, as it can help in scanning potential threats such as suspicious individuals or potential robbers before opening a car door. To stay safe, choose well-lit and busy areas for parking and avoid poorly illuminated spots. If you suspect someone is following you down a street or alley, try cutting a corner and jogging briefly to create distance. Stop and observe their actions when you think they reach the corner. If they attempt to close the gap, they may have malicious intent. Alternatively, duck into a nearby store and wait for them to pass. Another thing to pay attention to is the proximity of strangers to you. People have an intimate range used by their partners. Next is their personal range, used for friends and people they know well, typically about 2 to 4 feet. Beyond that is social distance, which is about 4 to 7 feet away. Be cautious when strangers try to get too close to you and aim to keep people within 3 to 4 feet. Stay alert to common distraction tactics used by pickpockets, such as bumping into you, asking for directions, or creating a commotion. Criminals may attempt to use dialogue and deception to get close to their victims and gain trust, especially within their intimate or personal space where people are more likely to let their guard down. Maintaining distance can provide you with more reaction time and make it harder for potential criminals to engage in such tactics. You can create an emergency contact card containing essential information such as name, emergency contact, allergies, blood type, and medical conditions, and laminate it for durability. Be cautious not to include excessive personal details that could be used for identity theft, but ensure that it contains useful information if you're found unconscious. Consider having the card translated into the language of your destination. Carrying dummy items like a wallet with expired cards and small bills, or an old phone without any personal information can be a good idea as a diversionary tactic in case of a robbery attempt. It can potentially minimize the loss of valuable items and reduce the risk of harm to yourself. You can often find lockers at train stations or services that will temporarily store your luggage, which can be a great option if you have a long layover and want to explore your destination. Some of these services may also have insurance coverage. Avoid packing really valuable items into your checked luggage. Instead, keep them secured in your carry-on during travel, whether in planes, buses, or taxis. A rain cover for your backpack can serve a dual purpose by protecting your belongings from rain and making it harder for pickpockets to access. Luggage tracking tags can be hidden in your bags to assist in locating it if it's lost or stolen. If you are concerned about RFID skimming, you can use RFID blocking wallets or sleeves designed to block electromagnetic signals and protect your personal information. Protect your online information by using secure Wi-Fi networks, avoiding public computers for sensitive transactions, and regularly monitoring your accounts for unauthorized activity. Consider purchasing travel insurance that covers theft, loss of belongings, and other unexpected incidents. This can help provide financial protection and peace of mind in case of theft or other travel-related mishaps. Thieves thrive on easy targets, so being difficult to steal from increases the likelihood they'll move on. Awareness is crucial as a primary defense measure, so learn to be cautious without becoming overly paranoid. You want to prevent theft while still enjoying your trip. Anticipate that individuals may be observing you, your bag, or your belongings, seeking an opportunity to snatch them. Remember, there isn't one foolproof method to keep your belongings secure. Instead, aim to make theft challenging for the thief, or at the very least, make stealing from you harder than stealing from someone else.